revenge because I believe that Logic and Zorox, they came up here to Wii Bear B-airs last Friday, and
Yes, they did.
you know I know Zorox went 0-2. He lost to the South Jersey crew of Arya and yours truly.
All right.
You
Showing
know,
up.
while Logic, I don't know exactly how much he did, but he did not put much of a dent. So they must have been like, oh, these guys from Philly and South Jersey, they're coming down. We must see them intentionally badly.
Yes, yes. All right.
You know, because we are Xanadu and nobody will notice outside of us.
So this is top 8. So this is winner semis, and we've got SSB Matt versus Blazing Pasta. SSB Matt has been on this setup for a minute.
Yes,
He had a setup. He had a match of singles, all of doubles grand finals, and now he's back on it for singles.
Yes, he's had pretty much no rust whatsoever. You got to think, you know, there's gonna be a part of him that's just gonna be like very ready to fight. There's gotta be another part of him that's gonna say, oh my goodness, I am so exhausted.
Yeah, and after that marathon set too.
Yes.
That was.
And,
that had to have been pretty exhausting.
He's looking pretty good right now. I can't exactly say I know a whole lot about this Ike Ness matchup. Pasta appears to be playing it pretty well. Looks like he's intending to go for some sort of grab right there, maybe a forward throw off of the ledge.
And I mean, it's kind of a very similar story as Ness versus a lot of other disjointed characters in that they have more range than Ness does. But Ness, you know, if he gets people into the air, then that's exactly where he wants them. And when he can set up combos like this and get these multiple forward airs off, that's exactly where he wants them. And now he's got a stock lead, and he's tacking on percent. He's getting this extra credit.
Yes, you can see a good job getting that back throw. And oh, he went for that jab lock. That would have been so pretty.
Yeah.
If you were to get that, I'd get a little bit of a...
Ike's up air is a really interesting move in this matchup, because it's very active, and Ness's one of Ness's most powerful defensive tools is his air dodge, and if you time it right as Ike, your up air can catch the ending vulnerable frames of Ness's air dodge.
And that would kill.
Yeah, and he has been using that to get hits and just to get pressure on Blazing Pasta.
Yes, and forward throw obviously not going to kill. We're going to see a bit of a PK fire hit right now.
Tries to set up a...
stage spike. Beautiful there by Pasta. And
yeah.
Yeah, as I said, I don't know a whole lot about this matchup, but I am going to get the idea that Ness probably does pretty well on this, especially considering that Ike does not have exactly a ledge snap recovery. You can see Pasta was trying to two-frame that that side B.
He has a ton of tools, and he can use his projectiles, but all of his kill power basically comes from his grabs and his aerials. So it's a matter of Blazing Pasta, or it's a matter of Ness being able to get in and around Ike's sword.
Yes.
And from Ike's point of view, it's a matter of timing your aerials and using your range effectively to keep Ness out.
Yeah, so you can see there, I'm going to suspect that Pasta probably either banned Dreamland or Town and City. Either way, we're going to Battlefield. Good stage for most sword characters. You're able just to
there it is again.
Giant sword. And that's looking a lot better in this.
Yes. But it's a bigger stage, so even if it is Ness versus Ike, you know, a matchup where the heaviness versus, you know, strength in moves matchup is so one-sided in Ike's favor, it is going to be harder to kill Ness on Battlefield than it is on Smashville.
Yes, and you can see a good jump to that ledge there by Pasta. Oh, you look at that jab lock again. That would have been
good tech.
Stock. There's a down throw. Too much rage on
escapes the forward air.
Yeah, a little bit too much rage there for Blazing Pasta.
Yes.
He went for a pivot up tilt.
And that really put a lot of damage on Blazing Pasta's shield.
Yeah, so it looks like Pasta's going to get most of that back now.
I mean, he's still putting pressure on it. It's still really down there. It's not...
And you got to watch out because you definitely are in a position. Yeah, I think it looks like I recall that...
Good patience, pivot grab, and he gets the... but Blazing Pasta does mash out of that.
Let's see if we can get a down throw. Not going to kill just yet. Looks like he got a little bit more percent. And there goes that back air. And one thing that you don't want to see is you don't want to see a rage Ness because heck, even that 86%.
Absolutely
that back throw back throw has a very good chance at killing.
I'm shocked that he didn't go for the back throw there. He's at 161. And he's on the right side of the stage and facing the right way.
Good tech there. He's at 174, and he is living. How is Ness living against an Ike at 174?
I mean, I'm not one to second-guess somebody who is as proficient as Blazing Pasta, but that was... it certainly seemed like the back throw would have killed there.
A little bit.
And now...
My guess for that, you know, in that respect...
2 aerials. Ness is at 25. That's the power of Ike.
That's the back throw, and that does not kill. So I guess we have that answer. I guess he must have known it wasn't going to kill.
Now. With no rage now.
Yes.
So, like, he lost the stock, he lost the rage, and now he has to get Ike even higher with a stale back throw to try and get it.
Ooh, the up air is not going to kill. Matt is living. He is living and living well. He is living large. And
that up air will do it.
Yep. Ness got that big giant head of his.
Big giant head. He goes to school.
Oh, yes. Yes, he goes to school. He is smart. He got those psychic powers.
Oh, yeah.
And
he's been drinking his brain tonic.
Oh, yes.
He's just nicking him with those forward airs, putting on literally fractions of a percent because he hit him with 2, and Ike is only at 1% right now.
Yes. And you can see he's
good patience to get that up tilt.
That up air is not going to kill just yet.
Oh,
that forward air will, however, take it.
Yeah.
Good job to SSB Matt to be able to take that. To take that game too.
And I keep going back to that one situation where he was at max rage and had Ike, I believe, over 100%.
I thought he was at like 80 or 90, so I don't know if that would have killed at that point.
Possibly.
But it's possibly. Max rage Ness.
Okay, but now we're going to the anti-battlefield, the smallest stage in the game, Town and City. And this is Blazing Pasta's counter pick.
Yes, I believe that, I guess, Pasta won. I think he won on Smashville. So, probably a good idea to at least go to the stage.
And he was also able to put himself in situations on Battlefield where he was getting strong up airs and strong back throws that weren't killing on Battlefield. So now on Town and City, all those moves are going to kill a lot earlier.
Yes. And you gotta think something like a rage back throw should be able to kill Ike at, you know, it's still Ike, but still a decent early percent. This is a little bit of a double-edged sword, though, because you know that Ike's up air will kill.
Yes.
And even though
Ike's pretty much everything will kill.
Yes. And you can see even right here, like this should, like I had a chance to kill had that been able to actually
That dash
hit.
attack is just very, very strong and covers a lot of area. Wow!
Nice timing.
Perfect
there.
timing.
And I'm not sure if you could have timed that better.
And now, Ike's sitting with a stock lead, but he has to make it back. But this is Town and City, so there's not a whole lot of offstage area. So even a character like Ike, who has very, very linear recovery, can make it back.
Yes.
Oh,
for the
turned the wrong way.
Yes. You gotta wonder. I mean, obviously, I know this probably would never kill, but Ness up smasher to hit right there. And that back throw will not kill just yet. Too far from the other side of the stage. Yep. That's going to be another back throw.
And now
that's not going to kill.
Pretty
He's
stale.
Gotten it staled.
It depends on what he's been doing with his pummels, because if those are inputted, if each one is input, then each one enters the stale queue and refreshes your back throw.
Yes.
But if you buffer each one, then they only enter the stale queue once. But
at that point,
a third back throw does not matter.
It doesn't
if you get
really matter too much if you're in that kind of stale position. If you're at 161, you get the grab, you may as well just back throw.
I very much appreciate Blazing Pasta waiting to get that third back throw until after I finish my very long explanation on the stale queue.
Yes, for those of you who, good air dodge there by.
And he takes the 1% of ring damage. So rip the JB Dream.
Oh my!
Good platform assist. And he just whiffs on the back air.
And yeah, good.
Waits out the invincibility to get the down tilt. And he's got Ness at a really scary percent right now.
It's a good job there to be able to avoid any sort of ledge guarding there. It looks like Pasta's got to get himself back into the center of the stage to get back into the neutral.
Oh wow, good shield prep in the middle of the jab combo. Nair out of shield. Another Nair out of shield. Gets him off stage, and now he's starting to.
And
tacking on. Oh,
there's a
wow.
forward air that's not going to
Very
just
clean.
Yet. Well killed.
Oh, wow.
He was out of a jump. He could not get it back.
Wow. Victory from the jaws of defeat.
Nicely
Blazing
done there.
Pasta pulling out game 4.
That was an awesome job there by Blazing Pasta. And he
Or game 3.
yes, excuse me.
Blazing Pasta. Might be. Oh, man. But still.
Really
That,
nicely
yeah, that was an amazing stock.
done. Yes. Hey, tell you what, I'm going to take a little bit of a break for those of you going on
All
stream.
right.
I hope to be back in about a minute or so.
Okay.
Don't let anybody know.
All right.
When you come back, grab the red water bottle. I think it's on the table. Sure. Thank you. It's a red Nalgene. Red Nalgene? Yeah, yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah, thanks.
Lollygagger X is right. He's just a boy with a yo-yo. How can one boy have all of that power? Blazing Pasta knows, and he's not telling.